So today's mission is we're taking up one roll of roofing because obviously we don't have the wagon. Jack and I went out to Moore's and Sunshine Auto Parts and got the stuff, the bearing parts, so that Jack can be working on getting the wagon together while we're up there today. And I got stuff to start working on refinishing the frames of the old windows up there that I want to put back in the cabin. So that's the mission. Get up there, he'll do bearings on the wagon, I'll work on the windows. And of course, we'll be mindful of the bear. John is gonna meet us probably and escort us with a gun. And just the sound of two ATVs going through there, I think, is better. But like I said, there was no sign of the bear the last few days at all. So we're not super worried about it, but it would be unwise to not remain vigilant as we're going through that area for a while. All right. My hero is feeding his monster. And then we'll hit the trail. See what happens today. Priority, of course, is to get these rolls of roofing up there. It's very heavy, though. We're only taking one on the machine. Hopefully that's not too heavy. It's a little disconcerting because our bearings are starting to sound like they're wearing out, too. So, but got to do what we got to do. Try to get this stuff up there. John is going to take back two tonight, supposedly one on the front of his rig and one on the back of his rig. Nobody seems to think that they'd be too heavy, so we'll see. Like with everything else, we'll find out. Yeah, at least what he's driving is a bigger rig than Monster. Monster's, you know, comparatively a little guy. So here we go, another day of adventure, and come what will. It's always exciting when a train goes by. Yeah, the cart's probably been full too, but we'll see. You never know what we might have gotten.
There's a lot of me going back and forth.
Yeah.
Rick drum clacking around. Right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are welcome to use that Yamaha down there to get it started.
Is it turning over?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stand it up. Apparently they need to be stood up. I hope Monster didn't get too wounded.
What's the plan?
Gonna try and fix the wagon. I'm gonna work on windows, and we know we have to leave at 3, so.
Meet at my driveway at 3.
Sounds good. We'll do that.
You know, maybe you want to, now that you got the weight off that, run that around a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
The battery for that one is in town being charged. I'll grab it today.
Worst comes to worst, maybe also that battery from Monster, we can just use that.
Oh yeah, that would certainly work.
Hello, tent. Just gonna test it out now that the weight is off. It was a bad sound it was making. And Jack was worried about the weight of that roll of paper on it. Yeah, something's fucked. Dang it. At least it got us here, but damn it. Oh, man. The theme of It's Always Something has been just raging. That sounds very bad.
Yeah, we need to rebuild around the rear end.
Damn it. Okay. So John's got a four-wheeler down there. We may be able to get started and ride back. Otherwise, we may have to ride 3 of us on his tonight. Yikes, man. It's always something.
Both of them together 2 years ago. It's a miracle that it ran to begin with. This is, I think, one of them. Yeah.
Well, this one's dead, so you guys will have to ride back with me.
You don't have another machine that we can start?
Well,
down
we'll
there?
go give it a try, but I'm just...
Yeah.
Let's get a Phillips and pull this battery, for one. And we
Okay.
can take it down there.
Well, if it's cranking, then it's not the battery.
No, I didn't say it's a battery. I wore the battery down trying to start it.
Oh, I got you.
And I ran it back to town. I might have to, if I want to haul both of you guys, we're going to have to leave a little earlier.
Mm-hmm. Hello, my buddy. Hello.
This bolt won't fit in there either. I mean, excuse me, the nut that we found. Yeah, I got to find another one of those battery nuts that fits in there.
Okay. What does that
I
look
thought
like?
you were.
I'll go look for one.
It's somewhere on the trail.
Yeah, I mean, he might have.
Yeah, we need to find another one of the battery nuts. This one is doesn't fit in there. Yeah.
So we got one hooked up. So, okay. What'd you get? Use
Well, that was the one that originally came. It originally had 2 of them. One just fell off on the trail. This one is still there.
There's not one on Monster?
It was on the battery, but it fell off when you pulled it.
Oh, so it's on the trail between here and
I think it's dropped on the ground.
by Monster, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, could
Okay.
be, yeah.
I think it's laying right there.
Well, look.
Okay, I'll go look. Okay, I gotta go look for a bolt. Jesus. This is exhausting. Poor Jack. He knew it wasn't a good idea to take that roofing roll. But I didn't realize that he was feeling like Monster's rear end was compromised to begin with. So I was like, oh, it'll be okay. So he's probably really quite annoyed with me at this point. Huh, Chewy? Now this trail is needing some upkeep. Everything needs upkeep. Good grief. What next? I don't even want to ask. Excuse me while I look for a bolt. Little tiny bolt fell off the battery when they pulled it out of Monster. Oh, Jesus. I'm just not seeing it anywhere. Kind of ironic that the only thing that is going well this time is the weather. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, we're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Seeing if we can get a nut off the snow machine so we can at least hook up the monster's battery to John's not starting machine.
Disconnect that one.
Meanwhile, I'm using my old GoPro because for some reason my GoPro stopped working too. Old donkey. He's barely getting around, but he's still pretty happy.
I think he's up with the maniac pretty good, so he's still got some juice.
Yeah, still got some spunk in him.
He's having a good time.
That's the important thing.
That's great.
Will that fit? Okay, we've cleared that hurdle. And of course, now that we've cleared the hurdle of being able to connect Monster's battery, we still don't know if we can get this machine going. So there's just all kinds of excitement. Okay, so this is what's happening. Jack is gonna ride with John into town because John's got a gig. He's the only one that's on a schedule. So Jack is gonna ride with him into town, and then Jack is gonna ride back up and grab me while John's doing his gig. Boy, it's just like, what else can go wrong? God, you don't ever want to say that. So I'm just gonna hang here by myself for a couple hours, and that'll be relaxing. And my new GoPro just died at the same time as all this, and I don't know what's up with that. This GoPro works, but you can probably tell the sound is all screwed up on this one. So I just don't know what's going on. I mean, it just feels like everything is going wrong. Like everything is working against us. I don't, and like I said, it's ironic that the only thing that's going right is the weather. And I keep reminding myself, boy, if it was pouring and miserable in that regard during all this, that would do it for me. I would just be done. I would say, fuck it, I'm going back to Oregon. I'm never coming back. But it sure is a beautiful day. Look at this. I'll be okay. We'll be okay. Damn. So one of the things I was going to work on today while Jack was supposed to be fixing the wagon was refurbishing these windows, because decided that these old windows are going back in the cabin. Saved me almost $500. I bought 2 new ones, but if I clean these up, instead of saving me about $500, put these to good repurposing, and I'll show you my cool idea for the other one. The other one, like this, has a broken pane, and I've got special plans for that. Anyway, I'm gonna just clean them up and paint the frames white, prime them and paint them, so I can be puttering while I'm waiting for my ride. Jeez, it's just been so complicated. It's like every single step has been so hard. Except the weather, I keep saying, except the weather. Yay. I don't like the idea of Jack going by the bear kill by himself without a gun. But we haven't seen any sign of the bear or that he's been around at all, so. Boy. Just gonna do what I can while I'm here. So of course I'm finding out that these windows are a lot more messed up than I realized. All this caulking that holds the window in on this side, all that needs to be taken out and replaced. So we'll see how far I get and if I change my mind about this. It's actually not that big of a deal because all this stuff that needs to come off is just on one side of the window. So I've got my special tools. I'm using one of the wire brushes as a little tap hammer and this little tiny flathead screwdriver that comes with the chainsaws. I'm just knocking it out. And then, and it's only on this side, like I said. The other side has actual molding holding in the windows. So, once I get this all out, I might even do something cool, like put rope or something. I don't have to do caulking. It just needs to be something that's going to hold the window in on this side. And then this, I noticed this one too also, additionally, has a broken pane. But these little panes, that's easy to replace. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just want to get them basically cleaned up and ready to pop in. And then if I have to finish them after they're in, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Anyway, got my professional tools and my Zen state of mind. I'm just sticking with it. Well, Jack is on his way back to get me. It's a beautiful day, at least. I mean, if everything wasn't going wrong, I'd be sitting here feeling pretty fabulous, but gee whiz. Yeah. Anyway, now I just hope he gets past the bear kill fine, and we get back to town fine, and this day is gonna be just another frustrating memory. Yay, here he comes. My hero. Here's my Uber. Any sign of the bear? No. Good. Oh yeah, this will be a good one.
When the steel dragon goes into the valley on a winter night, and it rumbles along till you finally see the light. You're standing in the middle of the tracks with a flashlight. Oh, hey, this ain't no regular scheduled stop. It's what you understand. It's a black stop train. You got to knock it down. A black stop train. It's your only ride to town. A black stop train. Yeah.
The flower dress of the forest is changing rapidly, as it always does. Now we've got the wild geraniums, and there's some wild strawberry blossoms too. And still some dandelions. But yeah, this spot, the wild geraniums are amazing. They're really, really massive this year. So pretty. Okay, we're walking. We're on a reconnaissance mission to walk down to the trestle, because we've been hearing that because of glacier melt, there's water on the trail. Hopefully not too bad, and I'm assuming since the water on the trail is from glacial melt that has risen the river, made the river rise, I'm assuming that the worst spot would be right across the trestle, like it was year before last when we had to deal with that. So we're gonna walk down and take a peek, see if that's another thing to deal with tomorrow. Just trying to be as prepared as possible for all the problems that could possibly arise. There's so many, it's hard to imagine all of them. There's beautiful downtown Talkeetna. Yeah, here's my baby. That's pretty fun. Wonder where those guys are going. Well, the river is still high, still muddy. There's a little bit of the beach back. So hopefully it's gone down a little bit. There are actually flood warnings on some of the other rivers because of the glacial melt. You know, it's funny, it's like, oh, the weather's been so nice and hasn't been raining. Why is the river so high? Why are there flood warnings? Well, because it's been so nice and warm and sunny, the glaciers are dumping. And apparently that atmospheric river that came through and just, you know, froze all the trees and bent them over, it dumped so much rain down here, and up in the mountains and on the glaciers dumped so much snow. So there's an extraordinary amount of melt runoff this year because of that. Yeah, it does look like it's coming down though. Seeing little islands appear. And we're about to find out if there's any water on the trail over here. That's going to happen more and more as the glacier melt gets more extreme. And of course the river is changing course and cutting away the bank more every year. It's getting closer to the trail, in other words, so we will see what we shall see. It's a mighty, mighty river. It is having its way. Oh, it looks dry so far. Dry, dry, dry. Oh yeah, looks like we're gonna be just fine. If the river rising was gonna be an issue, it would be wet here. Well, it's wet there. But that's okay. That doesn't affect us. Yep, looks good. Woo-hoo. All right, that's one tragedy that won't happen tomorrow. Getting caught in the water on the trail. Things are looking up. So one might wonder, what did teenagers do in Talkeetna when I was growing up here? Well, we would come to the railroad bridge. We would climb down there to the big middle support and hang out and do bad juvenile delinquent kind of things. I don't know if the teenagers in town still do that or if they've come up with better options. But boy, I remember doing that all the time. And I don't think the walkway existed then. So we had to walk down the middle of the tracks and then climb down. We were crazy. We were bored. And here comes one of Mahay's riverboats, I believe. Steve Mahay was one of the first people, maybe the first, probably the first person to start a riverboat service up here. And he's just really growing a booming business. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah, so you're sitting a princess. Mahays. And there's where they land over there. We're gonna drop by Northern Nights Book Company. We can see the "We Are Open" sign. Look at that fancy sign. Love it. Of course, she's got this one. Aha! There you are.
Usually keep the door open.
Oh, I love the neon sign. That's so great.
So cool.
That's fancy. See what it looks like in here this year. Very nice.
Smells so new in here.
That's for an old place.
Look at all this groovy stuff. Or the,
Is that a mosquito repellent?
No, it's on the stove.
what are these guys?
It's on the light right now.
Oh, they must be ravens.
You want to close the door?
No, I'm just trying it out, see how long it would take it to warm up.
That's very warm in here.
Yeah,
So are those ravens?
yes. There's like,
They're kind of strange looking.
yeah, my friend Wendy bought one. She went crazy over.
They're pretty cool though, yeah. I like them. Ooh, Haunted Alaska. Is that good? Have you read it?
You know, I actually don't think I have.
Ghost Stories from the Far North. Uh-huh.
It's been around a while. So it's probably an Alaskan classic.
Huh. Nice. Well, we went down and surveyed the trail after the bridge, and there's no water on it. We're all good.
Oh, good.
That was my last worry. It's like, oh God, what if we get out of here early and we're all ready and cross the bridge and there's, 2 feet of water on the trail that we can't get through.
John saw water in one of those places.
Well, the trail, I mean, if you cross the bridge and then wanted to go down to the beach, there's water there.
Okay.
But I think the river's coming down today, probably. Hopefully.
Because it's cooled off.
It's cooled off, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, see you in a while.
Okay, thanks for stopping here.
You're welcome. Okay, this is the update. We were going to go up today. We found a wagon that we could borrow. Billy's got a couple of machines working. He and Todd are ready to go up and do the roof and the windows. We ran into a little glitch with the hitch to go with the wagon that we borrowed. So we decided to spend the day getting everything completely loaded up and ready to go in the morning. And we'll go up early, and Billy and Todd will work on the roof and the windows. And Jack will work on getting the bearings fixed in the wagon, and I will work on restoring windows and getting the stuff out of the cabin, etc., etc. So all is well.
We could.
Got the roofing and the windows on the wagon.
You could also run.
Woohoo.
A line. I got the
Now Jack is working on... Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
Yay! Now we're cooking with gas.
Actually go underneath the plywood and then wrap the windows
Sweet.
like this way. Like if you grab this, or you.
Yeah, you're wanting to slide that under there.
Well, I think or we can go.
These are
to
the
side,
professionals right here.
Grab this end.
Nice.
End for end, or
Here, go ahead and grab this. I'm just gonna slide it through the side. Then we can pull it. This we do 2 sides.
this is 4.5.
Feels kind of like the log jam curse may be broken
Come from the side.
Here we go.
with a little help from our friends.
Hold on.
There you go.
Woot. And the other little update is that my GoPro is fine. It did just run out of battery, and I didn't think it was that close to running out of battery. So that's good news too. Got a wagon, getting the stuff up there, getting the windows and the roof done. And yeah, I mean in the nick of time, because Jack's only going to be here for another week, a little over a week. And I'm hoping that he can fix the bearing on the other wagon and hopefully the bearing for Steve's machine, which is over here waiting for its bearings to come. Anyway, hopefully that will happen this week too, so that I won't be without a machine and a wagon to keep proceeding with things while Jack is gone. Plus I need to get back and forth because I'm going to take over our Saturday afternoon gig at the pizza place solo. So I got to get back and forth because by that time I'll have Pookie moved up there. And so I will have to go home after the gig every Saturday. But yeah, it feels like finally things are starting to move. And of course the weather is taking a turn, but the weather's supposed to be better tomorrow. And my computer should be here today or tomorrow, so hopefully we're going to hit some smooth sailing at this point. That would be really nice because it's been really frustrating. It's been frustrating and discouraging and, lots of heavy sighs and just trying to stay chill and not be totally just, suffocating from frustration. So that's where we're at. Happy day.
I'll go first, and then you guys will follow. Just look for the smoothest path.
Yeah.
Maybe check behind you.
Uh-huh.
Todd's gonna go behind you.
And then he can
But you might
alert
have
us
to,
if
zoom
anything's...
up to, just to give
Okay.
it some head checks now and then. And,
Alrighty, you be careful because you're the bear bait,
yeah.
Well, I don't think he's gonna walk up and try to investigate, is he?
I'm a quiet machine too. You'd be like, I could take that. Two-wheeler. Well, as you get going, push down all the way up.
All systems go. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be an epic day. And when I get home today, I bet my computer will be here too. Everything's getting back on track today. And the weather is beautiful. We are set. It's a determined caravan. Ready to roll. There we go. Woo. Getting this big load across the bridge. All right, there's our hero. Thank you so much. Making a huge difference in our life.
Looking forward to hopefully visiting you up there sometime this summer.
We'd love to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Oh man, you guys got flow.
Yeah. Gotta make it happen. That was our kind friend who lent us the wagon. What a guy.
If you have one of your straps, we can go from the frame. Yeah.
One of the rolls of roofing is migrating. Oh yeah. We don't want to lose them. That would suck.
The rolled roofing, when it bounces, is
Smashing.
no, it's slowly
Starting to.
migrating. It was back to like here.
Wow, yeah. That's
I haven't been able to get up. About 5 minutes ago, I was like, we should change that. We can go from like here.
Good thinking. Wow, look at that professional knot tying.
Gotta have it, yeah.
He's an old horse hitcher.
The lack of brakes on that machine, I
Oh,
was like,
yeah, I gotta get some bearings and some brakes to fix that.
I think this will help
I think that'll help a lot.
because I could just see it. It was just
Yeah, no, it's
bump,
good
bump, and I was like, fuck, that's
to
definitely.
nip that at the bud sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and going up the gravel pit, they probably would have fallen off.
Yeah, this will. If anything, as it goes backwards, it should pull even tighter. So,
Yeah, okay, cool.
and I'll keep an eye on it.
Yep. Well done.
Okay, I feel like that's gonna go.
Alrighty. All right, off we go again.
Jam something in there like a stick.
Yeah, it needs something
maybe
across the
tie
butt.
Farther forward and do the same thing. I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna have to keep
Yeah, we might have to keep it just.
monitoring.
We did have a stick. We're gonna smush it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like
we don't want to cut into like a whole roll. F that up.
fortunately, the other ones don't seem to be coming backwards.
Can you tie the rope like across the butts of them?
Yeah, you know, it might rip into the.
Oh,
That's the thing.
If we had a board there, how about we start farther forward? So, I don't know. I mean, it eventually, it definitely helps.
Tighten the snot out of it. I wonder if some of my elastic things would help too.
Maybe we double it up or whatever.
Yeah, you may even, like when we get to that ridge, you may even want to get in front of me.
Before we drop down to the.
yeah, that gully hill might be.
That decline.
I mean, that thing in first gear is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. We could once you stop. There's a place for him to go in front of you. Can't hurt.
Yeah. With no brakes, that's a steep little decline. And of course, it's also right before the bear kill, so. big hill to go up here. This is hopefully going to work out. Made it. Hopefully Todd made it too. All right, we're all good. Proceeding. This is the gully coming down into the Bear Kill area. Todd has no brakes on the machine he's on, so he's gonna hang back so he doesn't come smashing into us. And since we're about to go by the Bear Kill area, I of course have the bear spray ready. Just in case. There's the bear trail. I see no one up there. Okay, hit it again. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, we made it. Hi, Chew. Well, hopefully these windows are in one piece. That would be great. Looks like they're okay. Okay, Jack's gonna work on bearings on the wagon. I'm gonna empty out the cabin. Those guys are gonna get going on the roof, and Chewy is gonna supervise the whole thing. Ha ha ha. Alright, getting straight to work. We weren't here but 30 seconds before John asked Jack to help him start the machine he's been using, which is actually Francis's machine, because now he can't get that one going. Oh boy, I tell you what, man. It's like a revolving ATV crisis, always. Okay, I'm gonna start emptying the cabin, put everything in the tent so that by the time these guys are ready to pop windows, the cabin is empty and there's nothing in the way. Here we go. What do you think, Chewbot? Everything going okay down there? Oh, looky, it's a family of ducks. Maybe it's those bluebills again, like last year. I said I can't tell looking in my viewfinder, but hopefully I'll be able to tell when I see the footage. A lot of them. Sweet. Well, unfortunately, I just realized that my cool idea of refurbishing these windows and putting them towards the back of the cabin is not going to work because they are too tall turned vertical. And I just don't like the idea of putting them in horizontal because I'll look like poop. So I will have to buy other windows for those back spaces. Dang it. I should have measured before I came up with that plan. Well, After I came up with the plan, I should have made sure it would have worked before I started working on the windows. Okay, scrap that. Next. Checking on the ATV crisis.
Any ideas?
Some ideas, but I wish I had known. I would have brought some more testing equipment. But we'll get to the bottom of it. Might not be today though.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll bring your test equipment.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be hard.
Yeah.
But we got our health.
Yeah, we have no way to get up here tomorrow, so
Well,
not unless the Steve's bearing part comes.
oh, you know, Steve mentioned that he has Honda 200 up here.
Yeah, I wish he would
And the
quit
chain.
bringing that up because it's right over there, and
He said the chain keeps coming off.
yeah.
Let me check that out.
John was saying that it's something that has to be welded.
You know, I thought Steve told me that 2 years ago when I was here.
Well, we did a temporary thing, but as Beth can attest, last year it just kept flopping off.
Kept falling apart.
That oil light's not coming on.
Now we get back to nothing.
And the oil light's not.
The headlights came on.
There it is. There's the
Reverse light, yeah. It might be in. It's in the neutral
it's in the neutral. Yeah.
safety switch circuit, and it's that blue wire with the black tracer that's going in. That's
Is there any way we can just disconnect that?
yeah. I think what happens is it grounds it. So if we had an extra wire just to use to try and ground that circuit and see if it comes on, we could do that.
Like, what kind of wire would you need?
Is there any piece of wire that we can expose both ends? And
Well, I got lots of wire. Just
Like an electrical wire.
No electric wire.
electric. Well, I got lots of electric wire.
Okay.
Let me go see what I can dig up.
Okay, I'm going to go back down to the construction site. Just checking in. Ooh, you got the garden planted. Let's check that
It's
out.
coming pretty good.
I got radish seeds too. I'll pop in.
Yeah, put them in here because Chewy dug up my lettuce plants.
Oh shit. Well, if I put the radishes there, he's going to dig those up too.
He's bored with it now.
Got some kale and chard planted. All right. Good. We'll work on that too. Throw some more stuff in there. Alrighty. I'm going back down to the construction zone. See what's going on. Hi, Yunky. I didn't say hello to you, my friend. How's old donkey? How's old donkey? We love you. Don't chew his face. All right, here we go. It's a pretty nice view of the guys working, and here comes Chewy, the boss.
He's doing the bottom.
All right. Smooth and grooving. Hot juice for. I think these guys are all doing a great job. What do you think? Everything's getting done. That's a toasted bearing, right? You would consider that bearing toasted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where that squealing was coming.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There's the metal on metal squeal.
Yeah, that was painful. Jack was just doing the same thing, giving him little nibbles.
He's like, oh no, I don't know, cheese, ham sandwich, I don't know.
He's so sweet the way he takes little nibbles, though, so gently and politely. Unfortunately, they can't get Francis's machine working, so John is machineless again. Boy, it's just never ending. And there's Chewbot. Oh, this is a nice window here. We'll be able to watch Chewie come down the trail. He has successfully reassembled it and got it on. Putting in the cotter pin now. Well, it looks like the party's over. Everybody's packing up. Time to go home. All objectives were met. The wagon is fixed, hopefully. The roof is done, hopefully. Or almost done anyway. Yay, windows in. It's been a good day. Alright. Small but mighty caravan. About to hit the trail back. Good productive day. Woohoo! Off we go. Okay, bye little lake. Bye little cabin. See you in a day or two. Safely back to town, mission's accomplished, my computer is here so I can get to work on episodes. And yeah, it was a good day. I think we're back on track. Hello, Skookum.